So you're coming to San Diego. If you are, and this is you, you're gonna wanna watch these pros and cons that we're gonna go through in this video right now. Hey everyone, this is Emery Jensen here with Living in San Diego channel and eXp Realty. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in California, and we're gonna be going in this video what it's like to eat, work, sleep, live, and play, and the pros and cons of living in San Diego, California.
And I get an amen?
Honestly, we eat all the time through text, email, phone number, even a Zoom calendar link. If this is you, please feel free to reach out. However you reach out to us, we got your back when you're coming to San Diego. All right, so pro number one is gonna be the weather. The weather here in San Diego is amazing, guys. All year round, we got an average temperature of 70 degrees, which is insane. I'm not sure where else you can get that besides maybe Hawaii, but I think it's a little bit hotter over there. Even in the winter times, the lows we can get, if you're in the prime area of San Diego, it's gonna be a highs of around 66 and the lows of 55. So really, if you're like me, you can be on the beach all year round if you want to.
Is that a problem?
But speaking of weather, this brings me to con number one, which is also the weather. So as I said, we get 70-degree temperatures pretty much all year round. That's the average temperature.
Seriously?
Seriously.
This does not leave us much room for things like rain and snowfall, right? So if you're one of those guys that like to go snowboarding or girls like to go skiing, something like that, or either one, vice versa, then this place might not be the best for you because we don't get snow at all around here. But good news, because we can drive around 2 hours up north to go to Big Bear, which is a beautiful resort. There's also a few others around here that are called Mammoth. One more, but I can't recall the name right now. If you guys know, please comment below. But there's some awesome spots around here to go snowboarding as well. So the weather thing might not be too big of an issue for you guys. All right, that's con number one. Let's go into pro number two. Pro number two, since the weather is so great around here, there's a plethora of outdoor activities for us to do, right? This includes things like hiking. There's some awesome trails around here that you guys can hike that are even 10, 15 minutes away.
Damn!
My personal favorites is gonna be Cowles Mountain. It's literally 15 minutes away from downtown. You can get there, you do the whole hike in about an hour and a half, depending on how fast you are, if you wanna walk or run it. But it has amazing views on a clear day of the whole city. You can see the ocean, Coronado Bridge, even the island Coronado, all the way up to Miramar. It's pretty crazy, guys. So that's a great one. Another good one is Potato Chip Rock. It's super, super popular around here. It has, you guessed it, a potato chip hanging off the cliffs that you guys can hang off of. It's pretty cool.
So weird.
So check that out if you guys do come up here. Other things that we can do outside is, of course, tons of water sports. So you got kayaking, paddleboarding, jet skis, boating, fishing, right? Tons of stuff for you guys. And for you guys that can know how to surf, unfortunately, I don't. You can surf pretty much all year round if you have a water suit. So that's pretty great. One thing I forgot to mention is the golf courses here. We have so many golf courses you can choose from, actually 72 to be exact. I'm a little bit biased myself. I'm not much of a golfer, but I do like to go to the Coronado, the one on base, and the one off the base. I'm a little bit biased, of course, because I was prior Navy. I'm a Navy veteran, but now doing real estate. So I have a little bit of bias because I do like to go on there, get a little bit cheaper green fares, and it's just an overall really nice course. All right, con number two. Con number two is going to be the traffic here. With every big city, you're going to kind of expect this to happen. There's going to be traffic in big cities because of the high population.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It is kind of bad. The worst times that traffic will be around here is going to be in 7 in the morning to 8 in the morning, and then from around 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Of course, everyone's going to work in the morning, so that causes a little traffic jam. And the same thing in the evening, everyone's getting off of work, coming home. So, we get that traffic. But honestly, on the weekends, it's really not noticeable unless there's some kind of traffic going on or a car accident. So when you're comparing to places like LA and things like that, it's really, in my opinion, not that bad at all and worth the time sitting in the traffic to live in such a beautiful place, All right, pro number three is gonna be the beaches here. We have some amazing beaches here and a lot to choose from as well. We have about 31 beaches here along the whole coast of San Diego. A few of my favorites are gonna be in La Jolla, coming down. It's a little more north from San Diego, but still in the area. It's they have some beautiful views off some cliffs, as well as tons of seals around there. It's a little bit smelly because of the seals, but I mean, if you love wildlife like I do, it's worth a little trip up there to see. Also, what's pretty cool about this area in La Jolla is you can do some scuba diving and some snorkeling, even with the group of a paid tour guide as well. Another beach favorite of mine is going to be Pacific Beach. This area has tons of stuff to do. There's lots of good restaurants, good bars. This place down there, actually, I love to go to. They have this thing called, there's a huge craze a few years ago for White Claws, right? And they made their own little twist on it. It's called a Bear Claw, which is comprised of a Red Bull vodka slushy in a giant cup with your choice of cherry or mango claw dipped inside of it. It's kind of like a Corona margarita. Holy moly. Pretty great. One of the other third beaches I really enjoy a lot is Coronado Beach. This beach is pretty popular because it's Coronado is an island just off it's in the Bay of San Diego pretty much. You take a little bridge to get there or take a strand from Imperial Beach. It's a beautiful island. A lot of wealthy people live there, but still we can go there and visit, and there's great stuff on there, great food as well. Lots of good ice cream if that's your thing. I know it's mine. But the beach is right off the Hotel del Coronado, which is a super old hotel there. It's kind of like a landmark around here in the area. All the locals know about it, but there's awesome views on that side, just straight open ocean. All right, con number 3. Con number 3 is gonna be the cost of living here, but that comes just like the traffic. Big city populations, the cost of living is gonna be high. We rank number 14 in the country of 273 cities, I believe, with New York being in the number 1 position. So yeah, I mean, cost of living is pretty expensive here. We used to have gas prices almost up to $5 until recently they started to go down, thankfully. But I mean, you are living in such a beautiful area. I would say the cost of living is definitely worth it. And the opportunity out here is still there. We have a lot of military contractors, even if you're a civilian too, you can work for contractors in the military, which they have great pay. There's a lot of remote working jobs here as well available. Just, if you can come out here to San Diego and do almost anything you want to do with whatever kind of career field you're looking for. The fourth and final pro that I'm gonna get into is that we are close to Mexico, right? So Mexico, I'm sure you guys all know, it's right on the border of San Diego. It's about 30 minutes from downtown, right? So not far at all. We actually have I know a lot of people from Mexico that come up here to work and then go back down there to live their daily lives, but Mexico is super cheap if you want to go there to travel. You don't really need a passport a lot of times. You can just show your ID and then go there for the day, get some good tacos, maybe some margaritas.
So good.
And just have a good time for a little cheap day, you know what I'm saying? Which leads me into the con number 4 though, is we're close to Mexico, right? And so I know a lot of people out there might not like the idea of us being close to Mexico, but really, it's gotten better a lot the past few decades or so. It used to be an issue, but I know that a lot of businesses out there actually rely on the tourism from the area, so it's gotten cleaned up. It's not the best still, it could be a lot better, but
It is what it is.
all right, so that's what I got for you guys. Again, my name is Emery Jensen. This is the Living in San Diego channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, it's your first time watching this, go to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell below, so that way you guys get notified whenever I do more videos just like this one. And if you're looking to come here to relocate to the San Diego area, please call, text me, email, or do an appointment with me in the Zoom Calendly link in the description below, and we'll get started on your adventure here to San Diego, guys. All right, have a good one.